Been driving since 4 in the morning. There's still about 430 miles left to go, but we'll see you soon, Colorado.
We should move here.
We planned this trip for late summer due to the fact that some of the mountain passes were going to be open that were closed during other visits. Imogene Pass made the most sense logistically because it dropped us off relatively close to our camp. Therefore, it was first on our list and it did not disappoint. We're finally here in Telluride. I'm pretty stoked. It's been a long drive, but all of that goes away when I look at that mountain and realize we're headed up there.
So we got into town here at Telluride and we're about to cut across so we can get to our campsite. We decided to, instead of going on the road, we're going to take a little bit of an alternative route through Imogene Pass, since it is a trail I've been wanting to knock off the bucket list for a bit. I happen to be on the passenger side. I convinced wifey to drive a little bit. We'll see how far she gets before she wants to get off and switch.
Well, she only made it about a few hundred feet into the trail.
And switch bikes?
Being a one-man team definitely has its challenges, so I hope I was able to capture enough for you guys to have a better idea what Imogene Pass has to offer. The trail itself at this point is just a lot of dirt road. It can be a little rocky and there's a few uneven areas, but nothing too serious. Just be aware of your tire placement as it can get a little narrow in certain sections. The other thing worth noting is edging over for right-of-way traffic can definitely make somebody uncomfortable. Keep an eye out on the vegetation. That's usually a good indicator that you're getting higher and higher in elevation. You can see a lot of the trees just start to kind of slowly work their way out of the picture. But then again, you're rewarded with a lot of steep drops and big valleys, and the mountains just keep going and towering above you. Here's a panning shot I used for scaling purposes.
If you ever make your way out over here, do yourself a favor. If you're not afraid of heights and you're confident in your driving ability, and of course if you have a vehicle that can handle it, come out and take Imogene Pass. It'll definitely excite you. There's plenty to see. The views are to die for. No pun intended. But respect nature, guys. There's definitely a lot that can happen if it doesn't work out for you. But there's a lot of ruins from a lot of mine shafts. There's a lot of like log cabins that are kind of withered and broken down. Be advised, they don't recommend you go in there. Respect that, please, because they can crumble at any point, taking you out. It's about 70 degrees up here, and we're about, I would have to say we're close, but not too far. I would say maybe 3/4 of the way. Up there is where we're headed, to that summit. So hopefully we make our way up there sooner than later. We have the rest of the convoy awake now. Mila is officially up. So she'll be able to chime in on some of this. Hi, baby.
And of course, the filming crew retrieving his gear. If you're coming in from Telluride, this is definitely a good area to pull over for a lunch pit stop, or you want to take some photo opportunities, or simply just get off the car for a little while. Just just because it's so wide that you won't impede traffic if you pull to the side. Plus, there's plenty of areas where you might find your own spot secluded away from others. There's also multiple lines going up this way, and a few of them can be a little bit more technical, offering a little more excitement for those looking for some off-road fun.
Summit. Now we're gonna go ahead and start our descent just because it's starting to get a little late on it. Wonderful views over there from Telluride. We're gonna start snaking our way down into Ouray. It's gorgeous.
Off in the distance, can you believe that we actually found a wild brown bear here on our trail run? This is about as close as I felt comfortable getting because I didn't want to spook it off. But what a great way to end an otherwise amazing trail. As if those sights weren't good enough, we actually saw a wild bear. After almost 17 miles of bumpy dirt road, it was time for some much needed R&R here at the Ouray Hot Springs.
So after a long drive through Imogene Pass, we went ahead and made it to our KOA for the night. It's going to be for the next 3 nights actually. So there's a parking spot, fire ring, bench, got a little porch swing here.